Before we begin, I'd just like to thank Dave Herman and the Friends of the City Reliquary for putting together this wonderful event and for inviting all these good people to share their fascinating collections with us. So let's have a round of applause. Okay, so we have 6 collectors here to speak to us for a little bit, and then I thought we could open it up for questions from the audience. To Pia's left is Harley Spiller, who's really 2 guests in one. He may not look it, but Inspector Collector will be 10 years old this coming July. He lives in a 28 by 10-foot studio apartment with close to 1 million objects. Tiny things mostly, like paper clips and bottle caps, pencils and luggage tags. Icy, as he's known to the thousands of children, school children he meets with every year, has a mission to breathe life into boring old stuffy museums. Some of the other things Mr. Spiller and Inspector Collector collect are the world's largest or best, we're not sure, collection of Chinese takeout menus, 8,000 graffiti stickers, Pee Wee Herman and Pokemon memorabilia, hot sauces, Asian eating implements, hogs, beverage wrenches, newspaper stand weights, folk art, Chinese movie posters and memorabilia, autographs, distressed U.S. currency and coins, including actual counterfeits and cartoon dollars. Of course, a database of thousands of other collectors, and things that sound like Harley Spiller. And the question is pretty simple and maybe a little obvious, but I wondered if each of you could talk a little bit about what motivates you to collect. Why do you collect the things you do?
I collect because it's fun, because it's cool. It defines the term pastime, and I guess that's the ultimate answer to your question, Leah. It's a pastime, but it's also an alternative to reading. Books are heavy and scary sometimes, and so you can learn just as much from a handful of stuff as you can from an encyclopedia.
One of the differences between obsession and passion is if you're just keeping it all to yourself. I'm a great artist, but I'm never going to show my paintings to anyone because it's pure for me that way. Well, then you're not really an artist because you're not sharing it. The way we collect, the way a museum collects or a kid or an adult collects is the same exact way we learn how to read. You identify something, you name it, you gather it, you sort it, you present it, you represent it. You said recollect. Collections are recollections, they're memories, and recollecting. I say I have about 80 collections because I could do all the purple stuff one day, or all this stuff from Cleveland one day.
Is an obsessive person a better collector?
Not for me.